Did you know that the fashion industry produces over 92 million tons of waste each year? Like what? That's insane! Imagine if you could look stylish while helping to reduce that number. Okay, so get this, thrifting. It's like this whole hidden world of amazing clothes just waiting to be discovered. And the best part? You can find unique pieces that no one else has, all while saving money and the planet. In this video, I'm going to be spilling all my thrifting secrets, like where to find the best stuff, what to look for, and how to style your finds to look like $1 million without actually spending it. We're talking about finding your new favorite pair of vintage Levi's, a statement jacket that makes you feel like a rock star, or even just a cozy sweater that you can live in. So, if you're ready to level up your wardrobe, save some cash, and be a total eco-warrior, then keep watching because things are about to get thrifty up in here. Okay, so thrifting. It's more than just a shopping trend, you know? It's like a whole lifestyle choice, a way of life. It's about expressing your own unique style, being creative, and not being afraid to stand out from the crowd. And the best part? You can do all of that while being mindful of your budget and the environment. Like, how cool is that? When you thrift, you're not just buying clothes, you're buying into a story. Each piece has its own history, its own journey. Maybe that vintage dress you found was worn to a disco in the 70s, or maybe those ripped jeans were someone's go-to pair back in the 90s. It's like owning a little piece of fashion history, and that's pretty freaking cool. And let's be real, thrifting is just way more fun than shopping at regular stores. It's like a treasure hunt. You never know what gems you're going to find. You could be digging through a rack of clothes and stumble upon a designer piece for like a fraction of the price. It's like winning the lottery, but with clothes. Plus, thrifting allows you to experiment with your style without breaking the bank. You can try out different trends, experiment with different eras, and find out what looks good on you without feeling guilty about spending a ton of money. It's like having a free pass to try out all the different versions of yourself. And who doesn't love that? And let's not forget about the environmental impact. The fashion industry is a huge polluter, but when you thrift, you're giving clothes a second life. You're keeping them out of landfills and reducing the demand for new clothes, which is a major win for the planet. So yeah, thrifting is pretty awesome. It's a way to express yourself, save money, and be more sustainable all at the same time. It's a win-win-win situation. Okay, let's talk about fast fashion for a sec. It's basically the opposite of thrifting. It's all about churning out trendy clothes as quickly and cheaply as possible, and it's a huge problem for the environment. Like, seriously, the fashion industry is responsible for a ton of pollution, water waste, and greenhouse gas emissions. It's kind of terrifying, actually. But here's the good news. Thrifting is the ultimate antidote to fast fashion. It's a way to look good without harming the planet. When you thrift, you're saying no to the constant cycle of consumption and waste that's destroying our planet. You're choosing to reuse and repurpose what's already out there. And that's a really powerful thing. Think about it. Every time you buy a thrifted item, you're preventing it from ending up in a landfill. You're giving it a second life, a new story to tell. And that's a really good feeling, knowing that you're making a difference with your fashion choices. Plus, thrifting supports a more sustainable and ethical fashion industry. When you shop secondhand, you're supporting businesses that are committed to reducing waste and promoting circularity. You're voting with your wallet for a better future for fashion, and that's something to be proud of. So yeah, thrifting is more than just a way to find cool clothes. It's a way to make a statement about your values. It's a way to show the world that you care about the planet and that you're willing to take action. And that's pretty damn cool. Let's be real, one of the best things about thrifting is the price tag. Like, seriously, you can find amazing pieces for a fraction of what you'd pay at a regular store. It's like shopping on a permanent sale. And who doesn't love a good deal? I mean, think about it. You could easily drop like $100 on a single shirt at a mall store. Or you could go thrifting and find like 10 amazing pieces for the same price. It's a no-brainer, really. And the best part is, you don't have to sacrifice quality for affordability. You can find designer pieces, vintage treasures, and high-quality basics all at thrift stores, often for less than the price of a cup of coffee. It's like finding hidden treasure, and it's so satisfying. Thrifting allows you to experiment with your style without breaking the bank. You can try out different trends, buy pieces you wouldn't normally splurge on, and build a unique wardrobe without going into debt. It's like having a free pass to explore your personal style, and that's priceless. Plus, saving money on clothes means you have more money to spend on other things you love, like travel, experiences, or even just avocado toast. It's all about prioritizing what's important to you, and for me, that's definitely not spending a fortune on clothes. So yeah, thrifting is the ultimate way to ball on a budget. It's a way to look good, feel good, and save money all at the same time. And honestly, what more could you ask for? Okay, so you're ready to hit up the thrift stores, but you're not sure where to start. Don't worry, I got you. Thrifting can be a little overwhelming at first, but with a few tips and tricks, you'll be scoring amazing finds in no time. First things first, you gotta have a plan. Like, don't just walk into a thrift store without any idea what you're looking for. Think about what your style is, what pieces you need in your wardrobe, and what kind of vibe you're going for. Having a mental checklist can help you stay focused and avoid getting sidetracked by all the random stuff. And speaking of random stuff, be prepared to dig. Thrift stores are like treasure chests, but sometimes you gotta sift through a lot of junk to find the gems. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty, try things on, and really explore all the nooks and crannies. You never know what you might find hiding in the back of a rack. Also, patience is key. You might not find your dream wardrobe on your first thrifting trip, and that's okay. It takes time to develop an eye for thrifting and to learn where to find the best stuff. Just keep at it, and eventually, you'll be a thrifting pro. Another pro tip: check the quality of the clothes before you buy them. Look for any stains, rips, or missing buttons. Make sure the zippers work and that the seams are still intact. You don't want to get home and realize that your amazing find is actually unwearable. And finally, don't be afraid to try things on. Sizes can be all over the place at thrift stores, so what might look too big or too small on the hanger could actually fit you perfectly. Plus, you never know how something is going to look on until you try it on. So step out of your comfort zone and have some fun with it. Okay, so you've been thrifting like a pro and you've got a closet full of amazing finds. Now what? It's time to style those pieces and create looks that are uniquely you. And the best part? You can do it all without spending a fortune. First things first, don't be afraid to mix and match. One of the best things about thrifting is that you can find pieces from all different eras and styles. So don't be afraid to pair that vintage band tee with a modern skirt or those ripped jeans with a blazer. It's all about creating unexpected combinations that reflect your personal style. And speaking of personal style, don't be afraid to experiment. Thrifting is the perfect opportunity to try out new trends, experiment with different silhouettes, and find out what looks good on you. You can go for a grungy vibe, a bohemian look, a preppy aesthetic, or anything in between. The possibilities are endless. Accessories are your best friend when it comes to styling thrifted finds. A statement belt, a cool hat, or some vintage jewelry can elevate any outfit and make it look more put together. Plus, accessories are a great way to add a pop of personality to your look. And don't forget about shoes. A good pair of shoes can make or break an outfit, so don't be afraid to invest in a few key pairs that you can wear with everything. You can find amazing vintage shoes at thrift stores, or you can snag some deals on gently used designer shoes. The most important thing is to have fun with it. Styling thrifted finds is all about being creative, expressing yourself, and not taking things too seriously. So go wild, experiment, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's how you learn and develop your own unique sense of style. So there you have it, my thrifting secrets for stylish fashion on a budget. I hope this video has inspired you to give thrifting a try or to take your thrift game to the next level. It's amazing how much awesome stuff you can find when you know where to look and what to look for. Remember, thrifting isn't just about finding cool clothes. It's about making conscious choices that are good for your wallet and the planet. It's about expressing your individuality, embracing sustainability, and having fun with fashion. If you enjoyed these tips, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more fashion advice. And be sure to share your best thrift finds with me in the comments below. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with.